Hello everyone, welcome to Slipjoint Sawyer. Today we're going to be taking a look at a knife by Victorinox. And this is one unfortunately they no longer make anymore. I managed to pick this up off the secondary market, picked it up over on Etsy, got a really great deal on it. And I'll actually be sending this to my good friend John over at Thrifty Kniffy. It's one he needs for his sort of collection of Swiss Army knives, so we'll be sending this on over to him. So today it's going to be the Walker we're going to look at, and that is in the red cellar door. Of course, you can see the model number here is 0.2313. Comes in the standard sort of silver style cardboard box with the Victorinox at the bottom here and the Swiss logo. We have Victorinox since 1884, the original Swiss Army knife on the side. We have the barcode on the back and of course Swiss made. And then we have some contact information here about the company, where to contact them, and the factory it was made. And of course, plain on the other end. Standard style packaging from Victorinox. Very simple, very plain, but I mean, it's a box at the end of the day. I know we like to keep them, but I prefer it to be the reasonable sort of size to the knife than being something gigantic. So I really do like this stuff from them. So inside the box then you get the standard sort of style paperwork. Pretty much available with any Victorinox knife. Just a bit of information about the tools, how to look after it, maintenance, cleanliness, just a few bits and pieces like that. Pretty standard from them. So here we have it, the Victorinox Walker, and this is an 85mm design, which equates to, from the key ring, we are looking at 3.4 inches, 3.25 maybe, like in between that sort of area. You see we have the red cellar door scales, a little bit scuffed up from being in the box, but there's no signs of carry at all, so I'm more than happy with this purchase. I'm sure John can buff that out to a mirror finish like he does when he gets the new one anyway. So we have the silver shield there, and it is inlaid. It's not printed on, you can feel it on there, so you can tell that it's inlaid really nicely as well. And again, that classic red from Victorinox, they definitely know how to do this stuff properly. Fit and finish is absolutely phenomenal. We're looking at a 2-layer design here with no back tools, but we do have a couple of scale tools here. So we're looking at the tweezers on the front, and on the reverse then you have the toothpick, and along with that you have the keyring on the back as well. So as I mentioned, no back tools, so nice and clean and really comfortable in the hand. Corkscrew can be a little bit uncomfortable for hard use, but without this, you know, you haven't got that problem at all. And this is a 2-layer design, as you can see from the stainless springs on the back there. So on the very front, the first tool you can see is a saw blade. Really nice snap on that, great action. And this is scary sharp, really aggressive saw. And you can see that sort of grind lines on there of that mirror satin polish. They do that really well, Victorinox. They definitely know how to do that. And one of the things I really know about Victorinox compared to other companies that make multi-tools is they have this little flat bit on the edge here, and that sits nicely on this little bit in here. So you haven't got to worry about the teeth of the saw impacting on the spine. I mean, just listen to the snap on that. Isn't that fantastic? No half stop. Absolutely wonderful snap. So full saw length then, tip to tang, we are looking at 1 to 2.75 inches, and then a full sort of cutting edge of just over 2. Just can't get over the action of this thing. I've not cleaned this at all. This is exactly how it came to me. Absolutely fantastic from Victorinox. Okay, secondary tool on this then, we have the main blade. And of course, this being an 85mm, it is a little bit smaller than the 91mm blade. But we do have the Victorinox Swiss made stainless tang stamp. We have that sort of satin mirror polish blade with the nail nick at the top. Really wonderful edge on this, as you'd expect from Victorinox. Just a perfect example of what they can do. And it is screaming sharp, like stupid sharp. Again, no half stop on this. Just a nice snap in the close. And then on the reverse of that tang we have Officer Swiss. Full blade length then, we are looking at 1 to just a hair over 2.5 inches, and then a cutting edge we're looking at 1 to 2.1, 2.2, 2.25 maybe at a push inches. So a very UK legal knife and a very world legal knife. And this is definitely one that would be a great addition to anyone's collection. As I mentioned at the start, unfortunately, this is a discontinued model. Bit of a shame because I do really like these. It's very unique. You just get the couple of tools and the saw blade on there as well. So there is the main blade. Of course, it is in that stainless steel that we all love from Victorinox. And then finally, we have the Combi tool here, which is sort of the tin opener, cap lifter, wire stripper, flathead screwdriver, 2D Phillips number 2 on the very corner here. Pretty much an all-round, all-purpose tool. And as you can see, that has a half stop, and the snap on it is ridiculous as well. They really know how to do the action of these knives. The thing I love about Victorinox knives is the pull on them is like between like a 5 and a 6. It's not too difficult to pull out, but the break, when you got to break it, is at least a 7. I wish more companies would do this. I much prefer to have a weaker pull and harder to close the blade than having them all to get the same, or even having weak on both ways. You can see the mirror finish satin polish again on this, and you can see the slight bend up here, just here, which is so that it's slightly canted to the side, so you can use that as a tin opener. You can see it's slightly facing the right hand side. Overall, just an absolutely phenomenal piece from Victorinox, and I really wish they would bring back some of the 74mm as well. They've discontinued a lot of knives, and a lot of them were so great, and it's just unfortunate that I sort of caught the bug right around the time that they were sort of getting rid of these, so I'm having to pick them up as quick as I can and sort of get the content out to you guys as quick as I can as well. But I don't want to overflow you with Victorinox knives, but I just love them to bits. I can't help myself. Just an absolutely phenomenal piece. Really great stuff from Victorinox. Lovely action on all the blades. 2-layer design, saw, the combo tool and the main blade. We also have the key ring, the toothpick and the tweezers there on the front, and again it's an 85mm design. So there we go, guys. Really hope you enjoyed this video. Please be sure to like, subscribe and ring those bell for notifications, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.